There have been accounts and stories of people attempting the following. As it is a traditional song that suffers from an anonymous author, people have generally assumed that it is more than a poem, and instead, a list of instructions to direct someone on a journey to a realm called the Further. As by now you've probably guessed, this possibly ancient rhyme was the inspiration for the film Insidious. I'm sure there has been debate as to what the Further is. I personally believe that it is the venturer's own personal hell, and it is curiosity and foolhardiness that leads one there. The author describes thick yellow smoke, hideous thoughts, and bodiless eyes. Believe what you will, and try what you want. Unfortunately, copies of the poem seem scarce on the internet, so I'm going to share this with you. Enjoy, adventurers. To start your venture into the fray, first you settle at the end of the day. Plead to prepare you for what you may see. You thank him for placing the fruits on the tree. And as the ticking takes you further below, into the further you go. You light your home with a single flame to guide you out and far from declaim, away from the smoke and what you may see, to flee back to safety. The light is the key. And as the ticking takes you further below, into the further you go. Close your eyes and sharpen your mind, for all weariness you leave behind. Any links to love and the world must be shed, for what lies below longs to hide in your head. And as the ticking takes you further below, into the further you go. Meditate for an hour and a second. Keep in mind here and refrain from flexion. Contemplate the further and what you may see. Let your mind open, and your soul will be free. And as the ticking takes you further below, into the further you go. As you steady into this state, explore and venture, but do not wait. For any company you decided to stem, go on without. In here, you can't see them. And as the ticking takes you further below, into the further you go. Take the candle you lit before and venture out of the nearest door. Your sanctuary has gone and your home disappeared. Welcome to the further and all that you've feared. And as the ticking takes you further below, into the further you go. Normality now is to see blinking red lights. Near and around you, in the curling rise of yellow smoke and fog, you are sure definitely was not there before. And as the ticking takes you further below, into the further you go. Your ears and the eternal night play tricks, that the faucet overflows with waters of Styx. The reddest lights continue to gall, as the smoke leads you to the front of his door. And as the ticking takes you further below, deeper into the further you go. A warning to all adventurers, beware. The bodiless eyes bid a scarlet glare, to alert that you're here and to their invisible peers. Beyond its door, their warnings he hears. And as the ticking takes you further below, deeper into the further you go. If you grow scared, your journey must stop. The further comes alive to bargain a swap of their empty blackness for your beating heart. Go in through the door for the end to start. And as the ticking takes you further below, deeper into the further you go. On the other side of the gated way, the flames of hell much further away. Hideous thoughts and smells around. Their faces spin around and around. And as the ticking takes you further below, deeper into the further you go. They stare out at you from a single frame, their mouths moving quietly and uttering blame, and hate for you and all that you've done, and feel to end, your mind will run. I counted 3 the time I went. In a tall mirror, their faces bent and curved around like a painted frown that one could find on the face of a clown. These are the faces of the people you've lost, the ones you envisioned and the ones that cost you heartache and longing for months on end. Your thoughts of goodbye up to heaven you'd send, But no, here they are, and they swirl in the mirror. Down in the further, life becomes dearer than anything that could have sparked the idea to share a midnight somewhere but here. In front of the glass, you lose your mind, crouched in the dark, the door behind. You'll hear it slam shut, regardless of luck. Inside the further, you're stuck.